Addison Barger with a 99-mile-per-hour throw to end the inning.
Best part about that was he took his time. Everybody would rush it, throw it offline. He did not do that.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. starts the fourth for the Blue Jays, looking for a spark against Tyler Glasnow. 9 outfield assists in the regular season for Barger, one of the strongest arms in baseball. And he keeps us a 2-0 game. When we talk about the Blue Jays, the differences in the wins and the losses, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. is right in the middle of that. In the wins, he's hitting .529, and the losses .235. Dangerous pitch right here. A 2-0.
Solo home runs, usually you can live with them. And we talked about Scherzer's given up some solo home runs. He's not going to get typically beat with like a 3-run homer. But now it's more important forever than Toronto's got to get something going right here. And the reason I say get something going is because now you've got a chance with only 41 pitches out of Glasnow. You get a chance to make decisions harder for Dave Roberts if his pitch count gets up there.
3-2 on Guerrero. Well, if tonight's game ends in a walk-off, Capital One will donate an additional $10,000 to the Jackie Robinson Foundation as part of the Capital One walk-off program. To date, Capital One has donated more than $1 million to the foundation to support its programs and initiatives. From 3-0 to 3-2. Glasnow delivers. Guerrero checks his swing. No swing on a leadoff walk. So the second time in the last 3 innings, the Jays have put the leadoff man on. Well, you're talking about the different strategies potentially for these managers. 3 consecutive games coming here. The Dodgers extra important. They get length from their starting pitching because of that. Blue Jays, you're talking with John Schneider. The whole goal being get this series back to Toronto. If they're looking at a game where they say we got a shot to win this, he's going to go for it.
He is. Yeah. His offense has got to do their part now.
Strike on Bichette.
And by doing their part, you don't chase games to go for it when you're trailing. Maybe by 1, 2 tops. So the score is so important, and the decisions the manager has to make with 3 games in a row being played here.
Bichette cracks his bat and bounce at a second that gets by Tommy Edman. Dodgers have opened the door for the Blue Jays offense to step on through. First and third, nobody out. Both second basemen in this game have made mistakes. It's Edman defensively. It was Bichette on the bases.
Well, he was almost excited to get this double play because Bichette can't run with that knee, right? And this ball just takes a flat bounce. It didn't pop up, and the ball goes down. The infielder's thinking that ball's going to come up, and it stayed down, and by staying down, obviously under the glove.
First and third, nobody out. Dalton Varsho at the plate. This is the combination they had in the second inning when Varsho thought that he had taken ball 4, strike 3, or he thought that it was strike 2, and Bichette was picked off of first base, dousing that potential rally. Oh, 0-2, just like that.
Well, once again, now in a very defensive situation. Good for Glasnow to put the heat on the Toronto hitters, but we talk about it all the time. If you don't make contact with nobody out first and third, it just leads to the pressure of the next hitter being a double play ball away from getting out of the inning.
Here's an 0-2. Varsho pops it into center field. On comes Kike Hernandez. He's there, and Guerrero hangs on as Hernandez guns it in. Well, the outfielders showing off the arms in this game 3.
Good news, bad news for the Blue Jays. Good news is this guy doesn't swing and miss a lot. As you knew, there was no chance he was going to score. Bad news is if he hits a ground ball, it's a good chance for a double play because he doesn't run a lot.
Max effort. Max fun. Kike Hernandez always. That guy you're talking about is Alejandro Kirk, who singled his first time. Knocked in the Blue Jays' last run, their only run in game 2 with a sacrifice fly. Breaking ball, drilled to left center field. Pages going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Kirk has changed Game 3 with a 3-run shot.
Good high ball hitter sitting on a pitch up. He gets a high curveball. First pitch curveball, and almost as if he was sitting on it. This time he's going to put on the jacket. Last time he got a big home run. He just ran through it holding it. He has half of it on because it doesn't fit. But this inning was crucial for the Toronto Blue Jays offense, and they came through in a big way.
Had not scored since the third inning of Game 2. Addison Barger takes a strike. It's a home run from Kirk, his 5th of the postseason. A home run from the guy that it seemed like always was there for him when they needed a big swing.
Hey.
You know, the Blue Jays nearly blew the division after leading it pretty much the entire second half. The Yankees were hot on their heels in September, went into the final day tied. And Alejandro Kirk had a 2-home run game, including a grand slam. So get on my back, boys. And they take advantage of the Edmund air to take the lead.
Well, nobody feels worse than a player when he knows he's hoping his teammate, in this case the pitcher, can pick him up. But he's responsible for one of those runs and possibly 2 of them if they would have turned the double play, and it happens. But both clubs have had interesting scenarios play out already in this game. Blue Jays could have hung their head when that ball 4 turned into strike 2, but this is what makes the Blue Jays special.